Hi and welcome to another video. So today this is going to be my Tour De Zwift 2023 Stage 1 in Yorkshire. So I'm starting a few seconds before the start here just to show you how far back I am, which really represents how many people are in the mix today. And as you can see, I try and go pretty hard really at the start because I want to get to the front of this group. I am so far back at the start that I don't want to be stuck there for the entire race. My target for this race is to finish in the top 10%, so that's around position 85 because about 850 start. There was supposed to be 1,000, but some people didn't turn up. So yeah, I know that I need to stay at the front to achieve that. And I managed to just about do it. So I managed to catch that front group and I managed to cling on for these first few corners at least. So yeah, you can see just working my way up through the pack, getting rid of that annoying notification there on the iPad, and yeah, settling in pretty comfortably at the front. Not a huge high effort start really, so managed to stay at the front. We're a couple of kilometres in now and we're in a nice little bunch here, going quite easy really for the start of the race. It's not too bad. At this point there is a little bit of a climb and then descent, and I almost get dropped here. However, we never really get a gap between two riders, so there's pretty much a constant stream, and we managed to catch up the group again. No worries really. So yes, still in that front group, 4 kilometres in. It's a tough one though. This is a tough course and there's quite a bit of climbing in this course. Nearly 500 metres I think, over 28 kilometres. Then we hit this, which is the first sort of real climb. And this is where we start to lose the front. So I know it's happening. I should have put a bit more effort in at the start. You can see that I was a little bit complacent if you look at the power graph, and I let it go. And I know what's going to happen. I can tell that I'm just losing the group. And yeah, well, we know what's going to happen in a second. There we go. They've gone. So the group are off into the distance and I'm just riding with this other guy. There's a couple of people around me who can maybe support me. However, I've not given up all hope, and then I make the mistake of trying to catch them up on the descent. I've got no chance when I'm on my own or with one other person of catching them up on the descent. This is a complete waste of energy. I regret doing this. I regretted doing it at the time, to be honest. So yeah, big mistake. Then I join up with these other 3 riders. We form a little group and we spin along. However, the guy at the front of the group, M. Hatton, don't know what his first name is, I like to think it's Mark for some reason, he decides to go for it at this point and he puts a bit of an effort in, and I wish I'd gone with him because you can see that in no time at all he manages to catch up that front group. So you can see the splits. He's 5 seconds away at the moment, and then so that's at 10.5 kilometres, and then if we split to 10.9 kilometres you can see that he's now on the group and making his way up through it. So it didn't take him long to do that, and if I'd have jumped on his wheel, I could have been up there with him and in that front group. So we get to a bit of a climb here, and the guy in front, he decides to put a bit of effort in, and he gets away. I'm pretty toast already, so I don't try and stick with him. I know there's a group behind that's about to catch me up, and here they come. So this group catches up and I jump on. This is a group I want to stick with. And I managed to stick with them, and then a few kilometres later we hit this sprint section. So I put a little bit of effort in, expecting everyone to go, and nobody does. And I'm a little bit shocked at this, so I lift off a little bit and wonder what the hell's happening. Maybe this is just because I'm used to the Preems races doing the Ribble series, but this does shock me. Anyway, I finished the sprint section and I managed to cross the line in 4th, which is pretty good, but that's because no one else was trying. So I ease off after the sprint section, let the group catch back up, and then I just jump on them, just trying to stick together. However, then we do get to a short climb section. Let's just skip to that. And at this climb, we end up getting split up. The group gets split up, and yeah, the front just get away. I'm pretty worn out already, so I don't think I could have kept up with them if I'd have tried. So I ease off a little bit at this point and let the group behind catch up, because I know there's one right behind me. And this is a really, really nice group to ride with. Look at the effort we're putting in, hardly anything. So I'm really enjoying this. It's a nice easy ride. However, about 2.5k before the end there is a short climb where a few of us drop off again, bit of a recurring theme here. However, it does leave 3 of us together spinning away, and we've got 2.1k left, and the people behind are not really catching us up, so they're like 7 or 8 seconds behind, so not too worried about them. It's quite a lot of downhill anyway. And then we get to the finish, which is pretty exciting. So I've been saving this draft boost for the entire race almost, because I didn't know when to use it. I couldn't decide, and I decided to use it here. Why not? And then put a bit of effort in, and this guy next to me does the exact same thing, and it is pretty exciting. It's always exciting the end of a race, especially if you're with somebody else. So at this point I think he's got away. I go a little bit harder, dig a bit deeper, he gives up for some reason, and I finish in front of him, and as you can see I'm pretty happy about that. So yeah, we'll end the video here. There's no post-race analysis to do because it is just the Tour De Zwift. Thought I'd upload a little video for anyone that's going to be doing stage 1 soon. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Catch you in the next one.